if Nicki is going to do it. The question is, how are we going to play around float?
Yep. But look, I mean, I said that peach that Nicki was able to beat, it was Aura, who is one of the top peaches out there right now. Unfortunately, couldn't make it this weekend, from what I've heard. But that, I mean, it doesn't matter what level peach you are. Sometimes your backup climber just dies.
And you know how it happened? He missed the punish on the float.
Yeah.
Missed the float punish, got jabbed. He was so close. And then from there, it's just jab. Nana's not holding down. You go in and you nair her out.
Yep.
So now you got to play this 2v1. Not going to really have any punishes, even if you do get an opening. Peach is very floaty.
I love that drift back from Nicki as well. Battlefield as a starter is a stage I honestly really like in this matchup. We've been going on for years about how Icy's Peach is heavily slanted in Peach's favor.
Yes.
I think you add the platforms in the mix. One, it just helps with recoveries. But two, you can get some good situations with like Popo down throw where you can like wave land on side platforms and get a down smash. It's a very old school option that a lot of folks used to go for.
There's back air, going to carry Peach forward to maybe get a punish. But again, like I said, you're just seeing just the 2, maybe 3 hits at the most off an opening. Looking for a kill now, maybe a smash, but that's not going to reach. So again, you're just going to see this big, really fast, low cooldown jab from Fiction you can just throw out. Icy's want a wave dash to come in, and especially if they're going to do their smashes.
Okay,
it's going to be enough.
I'm just going to say it. Look, it is unacceptable that you can get the stock that quickly on a Nana and a Sopo is hanging in there against the Peach for this long.
Well, I think if you're an Icy's main, you have to recognize that against Peaches or players that are more experienced, you're going to be a Sopo main.
You have to be.
So you have to practice it. So I mean, really well played. Great grab, great damage. Even though we're talking about how hard it is, gets the shield poke.
Did he ever need the backup climber?
Maybe he there's a setup to SD Nana actually. Maybe he can do that next stock. But this is really impressive. He's landing a lot of grabs on the landing lag. Now that he's not moving to protect his climber, he can like dash dance a little more. Now he's getting back to wave dashing.
And that's the thing, like you see a very blatant mode change as soon as the backup climber is gone. So Nana potentially dies there, but it was a bait all along. Gets there, full stock lead for Nicki. And that's the thing about solo climber, right? Like you're just losing neutral over and over if the solo climber is being able to rack up 90 damage before losing the stock.
And you can see Fiction's trying to do that lower float to come in with like a safer aerial. And what did Nicki do to punish it? Forward smash, Blizzard, because that's going to hit just low enough. Forcing Fiction to attack from higher, going to give Icy's more time to react and maybe dodge. Okay. Messes up his attack, just going to go for a roll down smash. Backup climber save, backup climber save.
I like that too, yeah. You do have to position your Nana in a little bit of an awkward spot, teetering on the edge of death to make sure you can get these whiff punishes off.
Another dash grab punish.
Okay, that one sweep the leg, Johnny. Didn't work out.
Yes. Going high, there's a chance.
Ooh.
Oh, Fiction really messed up his nair right there. Wanted to get back down the ground quickly with the float. That's going to be a shield poke. That's going to be a dead ice climber.
Yeah, but we're maintaining about the same pace, right? Like as soon as Fiction took the first stock, he was at 90. So this is just one grab into a smash attack for close to a KO, especially now if Nicki gets a grab with the primary climber.
And that happened because after the float, so 2 things happened. First opening, waited for the float, waited for the action after the float, then punished. This time, attacked immediately.
Really
Fiction
nice.
fell for the mix-up both times, so that was great outplays from Nicki. Just simple, straightforward mix-up, nothing too complicated, really well played. You can see they're both taking their time trying to be tricky around it this time. And again, Nicki wins it out. Just catching Fiction, going lower with the float, knows what he's looking for, not going to be defensive, punishes.
Dude, you know what's crazy is Nicki messed up the handoff too and still got 95
yes.
off of that. And the stock, what a showing for game number 1. I mean,
so
this is what it took.
This is not dominant punish from Ice Climbers, who many people talk about as a punish character. This is winning neutral. Knowing what your opponent wants, getting into position, outplaying them over and over again. Really impressive. I cannot just state, because if Peach is on the shield, this is a tough spot to be in.
I wonder what motivated the Peach pick from Fiction's side, right?
Well, this could be a handoff right here.
It looks like it.
This happening less is probably part of what motivated it. But Nana just decides, I'm done.
I think he inched forward and then held down too hard, so the Nana went through the platform. But I did miss the latter end of that.
Oh, Nicki misses his follow-up there. Fiction has been missing a lot of pressure follow-ups on his end, admittedly, but there's a big drop from Nicki, and Fiction just converts off of it into Nana death, maybe Popo death.
Nice
That grab? That was incredible.
Yeah.
maybe did he grab the jab startup? That was really cool.
I was gonna say I think you can float cancel aerial and then just double jab, and then that stops the dash in though from Nicki. So,
but that must be something he's labbed, because that had to be very intentional, because he grabbed from too far to get the grab normally on landing.
Let's see if it happens again. Yeah, because that was really impressive.
Oh, Fiction not wanting to do a forward air to send up his high. Now Nicki has a chance.
Wow, and the mix-ups from ledge as well, twice in a row. Ledge dash shield, gets the power shield on one of those, and then plays aggressive, right? Can play this so slow and up air at 174 after it doesn't kill, but gets it there. I mean, an outplay with Sopo is nuts. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Fiction was kind of putting himself in landing lag as Nicki was coming onto the stage, but still, Peach has low landing lag and still get a lot of pressure out there. So kind of a little bit from both, a little help from one side, great play from the other.
Okay, great DI again. Didn't touch though.
Push out a little bit farther, and that'll be enough. Doesn't miss the nair this time like he's been missing some. Icy's just gonna stay on the ground. They really don't want to be in the air. Every time they commit with a flop like that, very scary for them. Gets in between the jabs as well, really well played. That's the advantage of this larger stage.
Ooh, that's rule number 1. Don't jump into that.
Down smash does pull you behind unless you hold down and take multiple hits. So that's gonna just push them off right there. Nicki, you can see that one jump in just gave Fiction everything. Nicki not being able to afford to jump in late there. Just thought he was gonna do a timing mix-up, but down smash is its own timing mix-up.
That was a missed wave land on the right side. Once again, these ledge refreshes from Nicki, I want to pay attention to if there's like a pattern that's being established. Because it's a lot of defense first, kind of goad Fiction into making an action or retreating some space, and then he goes in with some offense. Shield again.
Makes it back again as well by catching that turnip. Again, Peach can stage guard really well. Gets the grab on the float again. I have to tell you this, if you want to win this matchup as Ice Climbers, this is what you have to do. Outplays it this time because Fiction goes for a double aerial. Really good. Nice. That's so incredible.
It was off of the jab, too.
Yes.
Like you said.
Yes. Sometimes Fiction's not doing the same thing every time. Sometimes he's waiting. Sometimes he's jabbing. Sometimes he's doing a second float cancel aerial. And Nicki is always there. He's either fading back or he's making a call out.
Yeah.
Goes for a big commit, doesn't even get punished because Fiction wants to go in.
Maintaining a lead like this, even if it stays at 0, is so huge for Ice Climbers Peach, too, on a stage that's as brutal as Dreamland.
So notice he gets on the stage, shields, baits Fiction in, moves out, comes back in.
Yeah.
So when Fiction's going to where he was, he's now crossing him up. Really good stuff from Nicki.
Supreme focus from both players right now.
There's the jabs.
Yeah, I really want to see that work again. Like, that was so crazy.
But it takes just a complete outplay to do it. You can't wait and confirm it, you have to go.
Yeah.
That's what makes it a hard matchup. Fiction doing a little baiting with the float cancels there. He's trying to get trickier. Very smart. Goes for a full
grab
send.
out of the fair.
Does a fair. Nicki, that's a free grab.
Admittedly, a little bit too low of a float on the side of Fiction, so Nicki does get the free punish. But again, like, when you're Sopo against Peach, those punishes are so few and far between. Like you said, you just have to outright win neutral.
Yes. Good reaction. We actually saw Nicki come in with a jab beforehand to try and keep Fiction from just waiting because he was noticing some weights. But Fiction comes out of it on top. The last stock for this game for him. Down air right there. Going to cover a lot of these approaches. There's the jab. Just going to back up. No tech from Nana.
Oh, the save!
Oh, well.
And set up the desync.
That was cool. I didn't know Nana could do that there.
Very smart. Very, very smart.
PJ
Super necessary,
able to just float back over. That's the desync up smash. That's good damage, though. Next time Fiction gets a nair or a forward air opening, there's the forward air. You got on a platform. Now they're higher up.
Though? Yeah, that's the big question towards these last stock situations. Do you risk your last stock trying to keep the backup climber, or do you just do what has been working earlier in the set? He goes for the save, and he gets pushed off stage.
Fiction's downers have been giving him a lot of mileage now. Not so much earlier. There's the jab.
That dare's a little problematic. Fiction can act out of that real quick. Okay. There should be nair to do it, but the spacing was immaculate.
A little too early. But I mean, even if he makes it
air
back.
dodge.
Wow.
Oh, the fastball.
Oh, misses the grab. So again, even if you weave through, even if you know that there can't be a jab, right? The spot dodge can still be there. And even if you get the grab, you know, realistically, what are you going to do? Peach can live for so long. So, yeah, it was still an uphill battle, but great on Nicki for making it back. Great on Fiction for doing the call out on the spot dodge, something I don't think he's done the entire set. Oh, are we switching? Oh, my.
Oh, okay.
Fox McCloud.
So this is interesting, though, right? Because now we introduce counterpick. So if Nicki wins this is Nicki's Fox.
Okay.
Nicki's Fox.
I'm caught up now.
If he wins this, Fiction goes to Falco, presumably. Nicki gets to stay Fox. Fiction wins. We go game 5, Falco ICs, which is what we thought would happen.
We thought
It's like
commentator's blessing. The up throw really not going to get you a punish there as Fox. Now, as Fox, you're going to be dashing around much more than if you're Ice Climbers. You're going to be...
okay.
You're going to be lasering a lot more. It's really hard to rush Peach down in really good shine. So we can kind of see Fiction still floating in for maybe a little bit too low of a height, but it's now in this matchup, Peach is kind of on the back foot. You need to be careful and be really tricky about your float heights. Really good up air approach because you can get that beaten out.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder as well, like, this isn't a character that Fiction just like normally defaults to, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, damn, I'm kind of getting like bodied right now. What am I supposed to do when someone's rushing me down? I'm so used to having tempo in a matchup that's really favored for me.
And that kill happened from kind of the same thing as Icy's. Came down with the float cancel neutral air. Nicki picks it up with the nair punish, converts into an up smash. So kind of the same thing, just really, really good. It's hard to punish Peach's float cancel lag, but if someone's going to be knowing how to do it, it is going to be Nicki.
That's high angle, gets covered by the nair. Oh, okay. Invisible wall was a little bit awkward. Fiction ran into it for a second, slowed down his descent towards the ledge. So Nicki hangs on for a little bit longer. The wall messes up the grab too.
And the wall saving off the hit there, no edge guard.
Okay, we're chilling for a sec.
He baited like he was going to pick up the turnip, and Nicki thought it was going to be a turnip, and that might be the kill. Oh,
but Fiction was facing the wrong way.
And then he baited like he was going to edge guard, and then he got it.
It's multi-tournament conditioning, as Hugo puts it. So he caught a dot eyes. That could be, I would love that to be relevant in this stock. Optimal!
Wow. Oh, huge grab. Big gloves. And then Nair's going to hit down and in front of Peach, and Fox is above.
Okay, platform makes this a little weird.
When you get close to Peach, that can be the danger zone. This can be the way Peach can come back. But there's going to be a lot of trading that Fiction's still going to need to do to come up. Going to still be hard to come back here. Needs to get some really big openings, some really big punishes. That down smash is not going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're approaching wave shine up smash now for sure. Yeah, or up throw up air.
Whoa. And that dash attack was wonderful, but there's the ASDI down tech. That's going to lead right into the wave shine up smash, just like you were calling out there.
Okay. Let's see if this works out as we think it will work out. Okay, it's Fox Ditto. And Nicki switches back to Ice Climbers. So we get Spacey versus Ice Climbers at the end of the day. I was curious if Fiction was going to go Fox or Falco. Fox seems to make a little bit more sense.
Giving production a lot of work today, too.
Yeah. That thumbnail's going to go crazy.
Oh, misses the waveland down because we're playing a different character now. And that's going to be a grab by the edge, so that's going to be a handoff. Nana will always throw towards the edge of the stage, one closer to the edge of it.
Yep. And there are ways you can manipulate the Nana as well with forward throws to just inch her a little bit closer into that guaranteed range. It's about at that like ring a little bit further where the Nana AI will automatically forward throw once you get the grab.
One more. All right. So yeah, again getting reversaled off of Nicki on the edge. I'm seeing that's happening to both his Fox and his Ice Climbers, or his Peach, sorry. Messing up Tex on the platforms again.
Yep.
So again, this matchup's not really about lasering so much like the last matchup was. This matchup's going to be more about finding a precise position. Icy's going to try and snipe an approach with an up air, maybe a back air.
Yeah, I remember there was an old, a very old Wobbles thread that probably still exists that was talking about pretty much like basic strategies versus Foxes. So like, oh, if they're going for like short hop aerials, go for like wave dash in. The biggest thing was like, if they think you're gonna hit them, grab, and if they think you're gonna grab them, hit them. Yeah. And it was like, man, this is a really effective strategy. Actually, it's working out quite well.
Well, big up smash spaced well, but Icy's have a great wave dash link that can get them out of trouble. Fiction DI's out again. That's happened a couple times. I think he was maybe trying to edge cancel and then move. Ended up being DI that he didn't want. Great call out by Nicki.
This is savable, yeah. Not anymore.
Yep. Oh, no shine, going for the up tilt instead. Oh yeah, short out back here like that. Icy's are so short, so you can really telegraph yourself going for it.
Right.
Maybe just wanting to keep Sopo out. That quick wave dash in, those quick jabs and down smashes, maybe wanting to watch out for it.
Yeah, and these landings from Nicki have just been complete trouble. Wow, how did he get out of that safely?
And just gets right on the platform. You don't think I'll be able to hit this down smash, do you? Check this out.
I mean, this damage is absolutely massive, even if he loses the stock as he does here.
Yeah.
The fact that Nicki got 2 down smashes there.
Yes.
Okay, see what he can do.
So again, jab and then turn around with back here are going to still push Fiction away, but he gets the outplay after that.
Okay.
Catches the jump.
Sacks the Nana as bait. Can you get anything off of this? That's a tech, though, for the ledge.
Well, yeah, that aerial right there, maybe wanting to catch Nicki coming in. Doing these aerials like kind of out of range of Nicki. Trying to call out these approaches in too much. Needs to be putting the move on him. Wow, that hit instead of up air.
That was anti-air down smash. Insane. Okay, if he can get the stock here, massive.
Yeah, Fiction needs to be putting his aerials in appropriate spots. He's getting punished really hard for missing them right now.
Okay. If Nicki can get a couple hits too, we could see the Dark Gen X Classic. You throw him off stage, you go for the falling up air, and then you can get a stock.
Ooh. Oh, missed the shine as well. We're just seeing slight misspacings from Fiction a lot of the time.
Oh, he was going for grab back throw.
There was going to be a grab right there. Gets the jab out in time, much like in Peach Ices. Same sort of deal. And that up tilt's going to be when you're on the ground. It's going to have a different launch angle, and that's going to be enough to get the KO.
Yeah, perfect stock from Fiction. Definitely feeling more comfortable having switched off the Peach. But the question is, can he be as efficient at KOing the back climber as he was before? Is another shine? There it is.
Tries to go out of the corner by going high. Fiction calls it out with shine. Barely gets out of that. Goes high again. This is not going high out of the corner, not paying off. Fiction's eating it alive, but not a lot of damage though, admittedly. And backup climber's still alive, although with a good bit of damage on him.
Oh, but wasn't synced up with Nana, so couldn't get a handoff anything from that middle grab.
Nicki getting stuck in movement.
Scary, scary spot. Hang on. Oh, tries to run
Big
in for the grab.
Nicki finally commits in to save the backup climber. Fiction just calls it out perfectly.
Yeah, this was like an entire episode of saving the damsel, right? Like,
yes.
Going after Nana over and over and over again. Can Nicki make this one happen, or are we going to go to Game 5? It's looking like a Game 5 here, BB.
Game 5 situation, as they say. And I got to say, that didn't really look too comfortable for Fiction for a long time. But I think he really stayed true to what he needed to do. He didn't over-dash dance. He put his moves where he needed to put them, and then, he got better and better at putting more damage on, and he kind of just stayed comfortable. And then the big switch was Nicki kind of getting desperate to run in to save the backup climber at the end.
Yeah, the double up tilt in particular was so good, because it's like, what does Nicki do in that position? Once the backup climber is hit up, she's functionally dead at that point, right? So, like, you just cover your space, make sure you don't get counter hit, secure the KO, easy pickup.
Whoa. And you can see Fiction landing with so many.
But he gets even better.
Catches the up B startup on the primary climber.
Dude, that's like when you order the 3-piece and then they give you a 4th one. Yeah. You're like, man, life is good, bro. I don't know.
The forward tilt that Nicki's been going for the whole set finally works. Not a whole lot of damage off of it. Going to force Fiction to keep respecting it. So many up tilts that Fiction's thrown out have been working now. Doesn't manage to get it out this time.
Okay, dashes away though to space that one out.
And this will be a kill. Yeah. Invincible Fox though. Rolling away, shielding, we're out.
Nicki
but not enough.
Yeah, Nicki needs to catch a jump, I think, to feel comfortable.
There, but up smash there, going to be fine. You're either going to get pushed to the edge or take the up smash.
Knockdown. This is middle of stage. What's the mix up here?
Whoa, that's a scary place to get hit, but Nana gets pushed away. Very fortunate.
Yeah, a lot of what we'll see in these middle grab scenarios is that desync dash attack to try to get the re-grab. Nicki just either didn't have time to do it, didn't execute, didn't matter.
When the SDI is too good. Calls it out. Again, Ices can wave dash straight to the edge from that position right there, so that's a big mix-up. again, just so much clean Sopo play. So much clean single climber play. Getting out of this situation and really keeping him in the game.
I think Nicki losing stock second there matters a lot for this set too, right? Like you need to make sure you're slightly winning in the war of attrition now if you're the Ice Climbers.
There you go, drill shining in, something I was supposed to be wanting to see more, but regardless, misspacing a back air on shield, gonna get punished. Whoa. So we can see these full hop is in really aren't working super great. That's why we're bailing out a little bit. Up smash getting punished yet again. That's gotten him punished a couple times earlier. They're gonna be spacing going farther away.
Wow, way to cut that one off early from Nicki as well. This is gonna be a solo climber edge guard. Okay, the block comes
Covering
up.
on
The
stage
Nana's not
again.
up in time though.
Holding center. Nicki's been holding center so much, not wanting to get the climbers pushed off stage like it's been happening some.
Oh, he's swinging.
Now we're in the corner.
He's swinging.
But reversals. Not what Fiction wants. They're synced up again.
Oh,
wow.
That's a
So many missed up smashes. Nicki is thrilled about that. Just barely evading right outside Fox's range. Great play. Finally commits with the back air. Still no punish.
And the efficiency that we've seen Fiction in taking out the backup climber has just been like erased in an instant.
Yes.
Nicki completely locking this one down now. Does he go to save the backup climber? Doesn't even need to, but puts it in a precarious situation.
Contact though, percent still low. Oh, misses again. Very fortunate, very nice blessing from Fiction.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't want it any other way, right?
Last stock, last game.
Okay, spacing out, one grab can decide it all, knockdown can decide it all, a
full hops
shine
are getting punished.
can decide it all.
Running in.
If I'm Nicki, my feet are glued. Those crampons are staying in the middle of the stage. There's a shine off stage.
Running shine.
It's gonna be solo climber to do it.
After full hopping so much, the running shine gets so much value, but so
down, misses the grab,
push
gets
off.
the ledge. That's the best case scenario.
Oh.
Holy moly, okay, up throw, back air.
No punish. Doesn't get the landing again. Maybe this time.
Oh,
There's
no.
the up smash.
And it's enough.
Wow, that's barely enough.
Look at Fiction.
Insane finish.
With the peach counter pick for the first couple of games.
And then on